Let's see. Favorite players to watch of all time.
Oof. I was actually talking to someone today about a player I loved watching because I've always been so blocking oriented, which is Sean Scott. Like, underrated player. He
Very.
kind of, just his demeanor, I think, like, he didn't get as much credit as I think he deserved.
I
And
think because he never played international.
that, right, too. And, like, now that he's on the USA, he's like our beach director or whatever, like, he doesn't have anything to do. He, like, takes himself out of volleyball a little bit, but we all forget, like, how good he was.
Yeah.
I think if you ask any of the top players over the last 2 decades, they might say that he was pound for pound, like, top 3 blocker. Which, I mean, is like, if you're the same, if everyone's the same size, the same reach, everything, who's the best blocker might be Sean with his ability to move his hands at the net.
Yeah, and he was a freak. He could jump so high. I feel like that's why Hayden was like,
He jumped-
I have a mini
jumped
Sean
well.
with you.
Yeah.
Not even mini Sean, the next Sean.
Yeah. Well, what about
Trying.
Rosie?
Yeah.
I feel like he's still playing, and we kind of forget about how much of a freak
know.
Rosie was. Or
Still is. He still does
is,
crazy
yeah.
stuff.
He's just dealing with a lot of injuries and stuff. But, dude, that guy, go watch footage of him back in the day.
Yeah. He's
Ridiculous.
crazy.
Yeah. Freak.
The guy I probably watched the most, it used to be Piotr Kantor of Poland, but he's so hurt now where it is painful to watch him play. But my favorite is Giannis Smedens, always. Giannis and Try. I probably watched between you two and Kantor. I've watched like pretty much every match.
Dude, he brings gas. That
Who?
lefty gas.
Smedens?
Yeah, Smedens. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's fun to watch. Really good player.
Yeah. And he's only like 6'3", blocker, and one of the best players on the world tour over the past decade. And I'm like, all right, well, if he can do it, I can try.
Yeah.
I would say mine, definitely, just as a defender, watching Misty May was the best. And I think watching April, too, is so, like, she just makes everything look so easy and so simple. And I know it's just not that simple. And she works so hard. And so, and I also just love her because, like, for example, at the AVP banquet, she hung out with us the entire time. And, like, she follows me on Instagram and responds to everyone's stories. Like, I just think it's so cool to be, you know, of her caliber and be doing stuff like that. And then honestly watching Taylor Crabb, I think for me, again, as a defender, he's just so fun to watch. There's so many people, but I think those are my top 3.
Yeah, Taylor's just so relaxed and everything he does, just like digging off his shoulder or whatever. Taylor's pretty damn fun to watch for sure. But I'll say April too with a lot of stuff. It's almost like the LeBron factor where you're like, oh, it's just a layup. You know, like where he does something, you don't realize how difficult or like how fast he was moving, but because he just like it's just so easy for him.
Yeah.
April's kind of like that. You're like, oh, okay, she got the dig or she got the kill, whatever. Like, no, like people aren't bringing heat like that. People aren't getting to balls like that, and she's doing great reads. I was literally on the training table with her 2 hours ago, picking her brain about defense.
That's awesome.
And she really helped me, just like perspective and like what she's looking for in terms of like read first or like running her play first and stuff like that. So I'm like, I fully respect her in terms of actually in every single. If I had to emulate my game after anyone, it'd be her, not like a guy, for sure.
Yeah. I think that's the hallmark of a great athlete is how easy they make it look.
Yeah.
If you watch the best, I think golf is just like the signature of that, where if you watch the best golfers, you're like, this is the easiest sport in the world.
Yeah, right.
You know, and then you go to play, and you're like, how did I get that ball to move in the right direction?
Yeah.
You're like Taylor, you said he just makes it look so easy. And
Taylor makes it look
April's
easy,
simple.
but he makes it look like flashy too somehow. Like he's flying. April's not like flying everywhere, digging crazy, yet she's getting the job done.
Yeah.
You know, it's like obviously different, but yeah, it's the small things that she does that separates her.
Absolutely.